Okay, so here are some of the slugs I'm going to be shooting today. 15 grain dish base LDC, 16 grains hollow base, hollow point, 17 grains dish base LDC, 18 flat base hollow point, and I believe this one is a dish base, 18 grains hollow point, hollow base hollow point, 19 grains, 20 grains dish base hollow point, and 22 grains flat base hollow point. So we're gonna get started with these two, and then we'll work our way up to the heavier ones. So yeah, and then there is my target down there at 80 yards. I think one of my paper plates is the wind moved it. So yeah, and once again, I am not using the shroud. I'm not really using the shroud. So yeah. Alright, so I took 2 shots with the 15 grains, the dish base LDC slugs, just to see where I was hitting. So I am hitting pretty close to the center, so I'm going to take 3 more shots, so it would be a 5-shot group. So let's see what kind of accuracy we get and what kind of velocity we get as well. So I just shot 5 shots with the 15 grain LDC slugs dish base. Now I'm going to be shooting the 16 grains hollow base hollow point. So the wind kind of did move the slugs just a little bit, so the group kind of looks just a little bit bigger than it should, but it's like a 7-mile-an-hour wind, I think. So it is pretty strong for the slugs. So let's see how these slugs do. All right, so these are the 16 grains hollow base hollow point. So here we go, 80 yards. Alright guys, we're gonna continue with the 17 grains dish base LDC slugs. We got 5 shots in here. Let's see what they can do at 80 yards. "17 grains dish base LDC, 80 yards. So we're going to continue with the 18 grains flat base hollow point, 80 yards. So the groups look pretty good. Some look better than others, but we'll have to wait, and then I'm going to go set up the other paper plates, and then I'll come back and shoot some more. Okay, so we already shot these 4 slugs here. Now we're going to be shooting the 18 grain dish base hollow point, 19 grains hollow base, 20 grains dish base, and 22 grains flat base. So we're going to shoot these right now. And yeah, hope you guys liked the video. Subscribe. And I'm going to have to do another video with the Benjamin Maximus. So yeah. Alright, so now we're going to be trying out the 18 grain dish base hollow point at 80 yards. Let's see what kind of groups we get. The wind kind of starts to pick up, and then it goes down once again. So I'm going to try to shoot most of the shots when the wind kind of slows down just a little bit. Trying to get better groups, trying to show you guys what you guys can do with slugs. But if the groups kind of look big, there is wind. I believe it's like a 7-mile-an-hour wind. So okay, so these are going to be the 18 grain dish base. Here we go. 19 grains hollow base slugs. I'm not sure if you guys can hear the wind, but it started to pick up just a little bit more than earlier. So yeah. All right, here we go. 19 grains hollow base. Let's go. That was the 19 grains hollow base. Now we're gonna try the 20 grains dish base hollow points. So the wind did kind of slow down when I was shooting the 19 grains, but the group still looks kind of big. So we're gonna see what these 20 grain dish base can do. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. These are the 20 grain dish base, 80 yards. I just shot the 20 grains dish base. I can't really see where I was sitting from here. So now I'm gonna shoot the 22 grains flat base hollow point at 80 yards. Here we go. 22 grains. They are going to be flat base. All right, let's go look at the groups. Yeah, see how they did. All right, guys. So I just want to look at the groups at 80 yards. So far, I have 2 slugs that are standing out from the rest. Them being the 17 grain dish base at 80 yards. I'm not sure if you can see them or not. So this about 1.25 inches, and then the other group being the 20 grain dish base hollow points. So here you can see the group. So once I get home, I'll measure the groups. All right, guys, here we go once again. I'm going to be shooting 5 shots at 80 yards with the NSA slugs, 21 grain slugs, and then I'll be shooting another group with the 15.5 grain slugs. So okay, these are the 21 grain NSA slugs, 80 yards. Here we go with the 15.5 NSA slugs, 80 yards. There's a little bit of wind, not too much. It kind of goes up and down. So hopefully we don't really have too much wind right now to see what the slugs can do. All right, NSA 15.5 grain slugs, 80 yards. So that was the 15.5 NSA slugs. The groups don't look that impressive. By the way, there wasn't a lot of wind. So yeah, let's go take a look at the groups. So as you can see, some of the slugs performed pretty damn good. About 1.5 inches to about 1 inch, just over 1 inch at 80 yards, which is not bad. So right now I'm going to show you the groups of the 15.5 NSA slugs and the 21 grain NSA slugs. So let's go. The groups I took at 40 yards with the 15.5 NSA slugs. I don't remember if I did record them on the last video I took or not, but here's the group. I'm going to measure real quick, and then here is the other group that I just shot not too long ago at 80 yards. Here's some of my velocities. Maybe the velocity is just a little bit too high for these slugs, maybe, I'm not sure. And then here are the 21 grain, 80 yards. This is some of my velocity here at the muzzle. So yeah, let me measure the groups real quick at 40 yards. 15.5 NSA slugs, .177 caliber. They are about 1 inch and 1/4 of an inch, 1 inch 1/4. And then at 80 yards, you know, the group definitely open up, which is about 2.5 inches, 2 and 3/4 of an inch, so almost 3 inches. These are the 21 grains at 80 yards, so about 2 inches, which this is what I mostly get at 200 yards, about 2 inch group at 200 yards, not bad. And then these are some of the other groups that I have shot. I don't have any velocity numbers on here, but at 40 yards, as you can see, I get about under an inch, under an inch, as you can see. Pretty good groups at 40 yards. I don't know why these groups are a little bit bigger at 80, but yeah, they're not bad at all. Pretty good groups. They're alright, I guess. The 15.5s are not that good. Maybe with the slower velocity, I could get better groups. And these groups here are pretty damn good at close distance. As you can see, they're like dime sized groups. And at 80 yards, this is what I basically get at 100 yards, about 2 inch group with the 21 grain slugs. So that's going to be it for the video today. Next video, I am going to be comparing the size of the groups at 40 yards and 80 yards. So yeah, stay tuned for that. There is a couple of slugs that did perform pretty well at 40 and 80 yards, so we should be looking up to that. And then maybe, I'm not sure when I'm going to be doing the groups with the Benjamin Maximus, but there is a few slugs that the Benjamin Maximus did shoot better at 40 yards than the than the Hudson Nova did. So even with slower velocity, it did shoot them way better than the Nova did. So we're gonna have to wait for that video. Just stay tuned, and I'll see you next time. Peace, guys. So just a little update. There's a few things that I want to talk about the video that you guys just watched. So with some of these slugs, I don't really get to test them out as much as I would want to. I've only get pretty short amount of the slugs just to try them out. You know, I would like to get more higher amount, but it is pretty expensive for me to do that. So like I said, I don't really get to test them out as much as I would want to. So what I did in the video is just turn down the velocity with my Hudson Nova to about 30 to 34, 30 something foot-pounds, because I did have some heavier projectiles and some lightweight projectiles. So you know, I just wanted to get just to see how the slugs perform. I'm sure some of these slugs would perform better at certain velocities, but like I said, I don't really have the amount of slugs to tune the gun to them and do all that stuff. So this is, I guess, all that I can do. Like I said, I do think there are some slugs that would perform better at different velocities. And like I said before, the Benjamin Maximus did shoot some of these slugs better than the Nova did, and at around 30 to 20 foot-pounds, which is pretty good. I still need to make the video. I was not gonna make it at 80 yards with the Benjamin Maximus, but lately I've been doing a little bit of testing with it with different slugs, and I think maybe the best distance for this gun might be 75 yards. I don't think anything above that or longer than that is gonna perform pretty well. So I think I'm gonna do my testing at 75 yards and not 80. But yeah, I am going to be trying to shoot the slugs around 20 foot-pounds to 20 to 23 foot-pounds. So you guys have a better idea, guys. So once I'm done testing the slugs at 80 yards with the Benjamin Maximus, I do plan on making a video of the slugs that perform pretty well from both of the rifles, just to see the similarity of the slugs. You know, why am I getting some good results with this slug from both of the guns and stuff like that. There is some stuff that I've been noticing of the slugs that are performing pretty well, and it kind of has to do with the length and the size of the hollow point, and the size of the ogive. So there's some important things that I've been seeing on the slugs. So yeah, just see you until next time. Peace out, be safe.